Thank you very much, Jo. I'm going to be reading from Waiting for Bluebeard, which is my new book, and it was released into the wild only a couple of days ago. Now, the book is a narrative, and it's kind of semi-autobiographical, a bit made up, but you'll see as we go along. And it's so it's split into two halves. There's a childhood part, and then, well, okay, let's go back in time a little bit. It's basically the story of how a girl could grow up to be the woman living in Bluebeard's house. And Bluebeard, I mean the wife murderer, not the pirate. I clarify that because some people still think it's the pirate. Anyway, so this is I was born in 1969, the year of the moon landing. Somewhere beyond weather, men are reckoning the acreage of space and playing tricks on gravity. My pregnant mother watches with the millions in their front rooms as she waits, but I will not budge. Meanwhile, the men wrapped inside their skins trust their lives to science and whatever wonder brought them there. The suitcase has been packed for days. All the clothes are white or lemon. A man plays hopscotch on the moon. Okay, this poem, I'll just read it. Firstborn. After a picnic in the park, my mother gave birth to an egg. At the hospital, they placed it in an incubator and the midwives held vigil. Her mother said it was a tuna paste being off and didn't believe the fanciful story involving the swan and the roundabout. On the day of the hatching, the sun rose as usual and my grandmother took her customary bus to the hospital with grapes and Lucozade. The next day, my mother took her bundle home, oblivious to the entourage of swans massing in the sky above the bus. The baby looked like any other newborn. So this is a little bit how it felt to be in my parents' house, because they didn't get on. They shouldn't really have been married. Anyway, the family at night. We were ragdolls after school and passed the long winter evenings like this. Father in his armchair with an unlit pipe, mother in the kitchen pretending to eat, my sister and I with our small occupations. We saw little with our button eyes and spoke even less with our stitched up mouths. We played at playing till it was time for bed when mother sewed our eyelids down so we could get a good night's rest. We always woke as our human selves to find the downstairs rooms had altered too. A chair unstuffed, a table's legs all wrong, and that one time kittens gone from their basket, the mother's bone hollow meow. Rather than Bluebeard being a complete bully, I've given him a little bit of a backstory where he cries also, and this is the last poem I'm going to read, and thank you very much for listening. Thank you for having me. Bluebeard at night. When she's gone to bed, Bluebeard sobs like a wolf from his leather armchair. Only the television responds, slips the leash of its power cable, dragging itself to its master's heel. She hears them leave the house like solemn drinking partners emptied into the night at closing time. Then she imagines the nocturnal insects entering the house by the grace of the left open door, and their frantic gathering round the hallway's false moon. Thank you.